Hi guys, welcome to Snake Nook. I'm Vanny, and in today's video, basically I would like to talk to new snake keepers or people that are just looking into getting into snake keeping, or anyone that's willing to listen as well. So I have been working with and keeping snakes now for well over 4 years. I myself am new to snake keeping, and I'm always looking for resources and sources out there that can help me improve in my snake keeping practices. Now, I do believe that experience is the best teacher, but it's not your only teacher. You certainly want to get as much information as you can on the species of snakes or snake that you have. Be wary though, there are lots of channels that claim to educate or that they are putting out education regarding snake keeping or snakes or reptiles, and you certainly want to be wary of all of that. Keep in mind that not everyone that is out there trying to educate you is credentialed to do so or has a degree that would work for the purposes of educating you in snake keeping or reptile keeping. So a lot of these people are going by their experiences, and while that's okay too, you just need to be aware that not everyone out there that is putting out information has the education themselves to teach others. I've come across lots of videos and channels that hyper focus on the dimensions of the enclosures, and just I feel like if people are trying to get into this or are just getting started, they are going to be overwhelmed sometimes by how much people will focus on enclosure size. And of course, you're not going to keep a large constrictor in a tiny 20-gallon. That just makes no sense. I think humans are capable of using their common sense, and they can realize that a certain enclosure is just way too small. So I understand why that information is put out there. Also, there is a lot of dirt being thrown on the old snake keeping ways. Just basically be aware that not everything people have done in the past is wrong. So you do have to do a lot of your own research. Otherwise, you will be bombarded by people telling you must do bioactive. You must use a specific type of substrate. You must have certain dimensions in your enclosures, and it can be beyond overwhelming, because then you're going to feel like you're not doing a good enough job with your snake or snakes. Don't listen to everybody out there, guys. It can be completely overwhelming. It can even be discouraging at times. I think that humans have enough common sense to provide adequate enclosures and husbandry for their snakes. And you just have to look at a variety of sources and resources, and just don't believe everything everyone tells you. Be wary of whose advice you're taking. At the end of the day, guys, you are the ones that have to take care of your snakes. You are the ones that have to provide for your snakes. You are the ones that have to clean those enclosures. If you're going to go for bioactive, you really need to become familiar with everything that it entails. If that's what you want, that's okay too. Just make sure you look into it. Become informed. And there are channels out there that show that they provide these huge elaborate enclosures for their snakes. That may work for them, but it doesn't work for everyone. Because no matter how large of an enclosure they provide for their snake, it is still not going to even come close to how the snake can be living in the wild. You cannot possibly provide even a whole room for one snake and say that you are doing this better than nature. Even if you gave your snake your entire house, your entire backyard. Once born in captivity, the quality of their life is forever altered, and there's nothing you can do to replicate their environment that they would have lived in if they were in nature. If you stayed with me and Torrent this far, thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a good one. Bye.